This video goes over the Module 3 problem set. Specifically, we're going to look at common mistakes students make. We're not going to go through every problem, but I'm going to hopefully clarify some points that even the best students lose points over. Let's look at number 1. A patient newly diagnosed with a serious ailment is told he has a 60% probability of surviving 5 or more years. Let us assume the statement is accurate. Explain the meaning of this statement to someone with no statistical background in terms he or she will understand. So this doesn't need to be a long explanation. 1 or 2 sentences should suffice. Don't restate it using the words probability. You already have an explanation giving probability. And the word chance is just about the same as probability, so don't use the word chance. One way to think about this question is, how would someone come up with the number 60%? Think about what someone had to do, or an organization had to do to come up with the number 60%. Maybe that will help you understand what 60% really means. Number 2, this one is a great one to remember, that many of your questions are very similar to book questions, but you really have to be careful and make sure that if you are looking at the book questions, that all of them are exactly the same. I'll give you a hint. C is not the same as the question in the book, and students always get it wrong because they're looking at the book question and they don't see the difference. Okay. For number 4, what is the complement of an event? Okay. I'm looking for the definition of a complement. Don't tell me the probability of the complement alone. Give me the definition of a complement. Okay. A complement is not the same as the probability of the complement. Okay. For number 5, most people get part A correct. For part B, it says, what is the probability that at least one child of the 2 is a boy? So you could think of this many ways. You can think of this as, what are all the scenarios that 1 out of 2 children will be a boy? Okay. Or you can think of it as, what are all the scenarios where you won't have at least one child as a boy? And you can use the complement. Okay. And number 6, people usually do okay on. Okay. Hope you've enjoyed these quick tips about how to earn the most points on your Module 3 problem set.